What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Schneep Productions video. I'm in a Target right now with E-Man Dizzy right here in front of me. Host of the B&E podcast right here. Hey, look at this dude. We're looking for pens right now. Craziness, man. Yeah, huge stuff though. Stranger Things season 5 came out. We need to talk about that. That is freaking crazy, man. We're gonna get on a move, but I'll see you guys in a sec. Welcome back, guys. As you can see here, I'm in a car. Not mine, unfortunately. We're working on that. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the final season because it was so good. Yeah, like just the opening. I love that even though it was the final season, we still got that feeling of life kind of being back to normal because everybody was going back to school. I thought it was a little bit weird, the fact that they were able to couple all the portals with like the metal sheets or the quote unquote metal band-aids. Little, like, I don't know. But I don't know how the Upside Down works, so I guess I'll leave it up to them. But yeah, I love the radio station. I feel like the radio station was awesome. Like Steve and Robin back at it again. I also like, I low-key, high-key really want to see Steve and Nancy like get back together. I know, like, oh yeah, spoiler alert, by the way. I don't want to spoil anybody. Like the fact that Jonathan wants to marry Nancy, like at this point, like Steve deserves it, you know. That dude had the comeback of the century. I also think he's gonna die next volume. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he is. I was surprised nobody died this volume either, which is crazy. Will, I'm gonna get back to Will in a second because Will kind of he brought the fire for sure. I will say one thing that annoyed the crap out of me was Robin's dialogue. That was really bad. That's literally what they were going for, but I would not, like, I feel like I'm a nerd and I would never talk like that. That is bad. There's some people looking at me right now, so I'm gonna just try to look normal here. Also in the Upside Down, like, I didn't, like, why weren't there any other, like, demo bats or any of the weird vines or whatever? I feel like those would be, like, pretty common in there. Like, I remember when Eddie and them, like, went into the Upside Down, like, last season. And, like, there were tons of creatures everywhere. So, like, I don't know. I guess maybe since the military came, like, they vanished with Vecna, something like that. One of my big worries too is like there's so much Dungeons and Dragons like in the show, like so many references. I'm worried what they're gonna do is like at the end of, like, at the finale, like everybody's gonna wake up or something, finish a Dungeons and Dragons game and it was all like a sham, basically, like it was all fake. That I think would probably drive me insane. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Because I'd be like, bruh, like, why did we just watch this? Like, if it was just all fake, you know? Also, I loved Dr. K. I don't know the actress's name, but, like, the fact that they got, like, the Sarah Connor actress from Terminator, that's so tough. Like, she actually fits in perfectly within that whole story. I thought that was super cool. Like, the antenna car was freaking tough. Like first on a van, then that is so cool. Like the fact that we're following the signals in the Upside Down, like I genuinely thought, like, oh man, that was awesome. Like genuinely, like, the flux capacitor bit too, I think that was great. Yeah, and then okay, the mid-season plot twist was pretty freaking insane. Like Will having like powers. I feel like everybody kind of knew he could, like. They alluded to it in the, I think, 3rd episode, or maybe it was even that same episode. But like, he was just oral farming, dude. 3 Demogorgons. I wonder, like, if he was able to do that so easily. Like, is he stronger than 11? I guess we'll see. I'm kind of bummed though. Like, I wish we could have seen him with powers sooner, because like then we could have seen like him and 11 team up. Also, 8 was cool that she came back. I think like it brought maybe some sense, like that really bad episode in season 2 with when 11 went to the other group of superhumans. I thought that episode kind of sucked, but like now that they're bringing one of the characters back, maybe like it'll bring some context or some meaning to that. But yeah, no, I think it's pretty tough. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what Will does though. Like a showdown, and if Will can do it, that means like I'm assuming the other flayed like people can also control powers potentially. Maybe since he was the first, like he's the first one to realize it. But like seeing a team up with 8, 11, and Will, that could be awesome. I'm gonna be really sad though Steve dies. Like genuinely, like for the most part, other than some like weird little nitpicks, like Robin's dialogue, like I think it's a pretty freaking good season. I kind of wish like they didn't show Vecna so early on. Like I would have loved to kind of have him jump scare everybody. Like it was definitely tough at the mid-season for him to come back, even just a little bit further. Like I don't know, make it like really secretive, or even maybe like, yeah, they could even bring some other force potentially. We still don't know if the Mind Flayer controls Vecna or if Vecna controls the Mind Flayer. I guess we'll have to see that too. I would love to see the Mind Flayer like be the ultimate big bad, because that thing was the creepiest thing out of all, like including Vecna. But no, great season so far, and yeah, I guess we'll see where it takes us. But yeah, what would I review it? I know you guys asked that. I would probably give it, the fact that there's so much hype and like it was pretty good. Like the way they brought everyone back in and kind of the team ups we've been seeing, I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10. I might even move it up a little bit further. You know what? I'll give it, yeah, I'll stick at a 9 out of 10. For me personally, like I would maybe compare to, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, can't wait for the next season. So I'll probably drop another video once that's out. And I'm kind of scared to see who dies, but I think someone's dying eventually. But yeah, cool. All right. I'll see you guys later.